all around the world, because we know you're out there. Welcome to MPJ, New Rock Album Review Show, episode 5 of our March reviews. And today's offering, before I say today's offering, welcome to my panel, of course, to Lauren, to Trish, to William, and to Simon. I forgot you were in there, mate. We've been so flowing from show to show. I've gone, I'm on my own. You're just there, my shadows. Right.
Always in there, Nigel.
I know. Avatarium. What a song! I love some of the album titles are great, aren't they? This one, Between You, God, the Devil, and the Dead, which pretty much sums up the panel. It's me,
a lot of people.
God, Simon, of course, the Devil, which is William after marking down the intro song, and the Dead, which is Lauren and and Trish. There we go. So anyway. Right!
Wow.
Avatarium. Who shall we start with? Simon, let's start with you then, shall we? Mate, what did you think of Avatarium?
Yeah, I mean, this album was... It felt difficult to sort of define it, which you don't always need to, but this album was like a hazy jazz metal. It makes me think we're in some kind of like retro-futuristic 70s like scenario here, like... I can picture the band playing in like a smoky club filled with like sophisticated metalheads serving cocktails named Forever Love the Dead or something. You know, it's just like that kind of like jazzy club sort of band, but with a metal twist. It's really interesting. I love the sort of albums we get exposed to on this show. So, I mean, the actual music itself, the vocals go without saying. They're beautiful. Some of the guitar work is absolutely gorgeous. I do feel like the drums got left behind, though. Unfortunately, I don't remember picking out too many sort of drum solos. They very much were just the backing track, which is always a shame. But I mean, the final track, Between You, God, the Dead, and the Devil, is absolutely hauntingly beautiful track. Really perfectly portrayed through her vocals and the piano, and then the sort of those grungy, heavy guitar riffs in there, like it ramping up throughout the song. Fantastically done. All that said, I don't think this is the kind of album I'd ever really return to intentionally. It has a certain beauty to it, and I'm glad we got to review it. But it's one of those that I'd enjoy whilst listening to, like I said, in some kind of club setting or something. But otherwise, it's just nice, easy listening.
Tell you who's easy listening to the his tones just let you waltz away, and that's of course William. William, talk to us.
Well, so here we go. Go for our best calm, relaxing voice for this one to match the slow, mellow tone of this album. Boring. Look, okay, it's very much.
You're not boring.
I'm just talking about myself here. Sorry. I was describing my review style, just there. Because normally I like to be a lot more energetic and expository of my words. Which is also what I like for my music is energy and more emotion. It's very slow, this album, isn't it? I think it's very like doom metal. Is that the one they call it? Where it's just like dun dun dun. It's all you have for the backing and someone sort of wailing or slowly singing in the background. I don't really like it at all, to be honest. Shocking, the man who's obsessed with super high energy electric callboy doesn't like the very slow melodic album here. I can't get into it. It's not me at all, I'm afraid to say, and for the sake of politeness I'm stopping myself here.
Trish,
after having said all of that, this is where the politeness starts.
Trish, tell me, do you like it slow and steady, or you prefer it like wham bang, thank you ma'am music, that is?
A different show, Nigel.
Oh, okay.
So, music.
Right. Well, I'm sorry. This is compelling, dark, heavy, catchy, and passionate. I See You Better in the Dark with its mix of roughness, melodies, heavy metal, and hard rock. Each track has its own individuality. The lead sings with vulnerability and passion to create an atmosphere so you can visualise each track in your mind, which shows the band's creativity. What a track, lovers give a kingdom to each other. This is totally mesmerising on all levels. A standout track on the album for me, if I had to pick one, as it was hard for me to pick a standout track. The end of the album leaves you wanting more each time, and a repeat listen has to be done. I can say it's good to be between God, the devil and the dead.
Lauren, right, talk to me. What about you?
Yeah, well, I bought this album up on my Amazon Music, and I looked at it and I thought, okay, so I'm going into this, I'm expecting something, like Simon said, something jazzy, something a bit darker, that doom metal vibes, especially with like the album cover being the skeleton at the piano, like that whole Hades level sort of underworld jazz bar sort of thing. And it for me it totally delivered on that. It's got a short track list, but I felt like the songs had punch for what they were. I loved the soulful singing and how it just haunted you in places, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was doom metal done brilliantly. I thought the vocals were very reminiscent of Heart, which was why I was humming it before we started recording. I really loved the soulful singing in Long Black Waves, and the end song, which was the title track of the album, Between You, God, the Devil and the Dead. I mean, I really like stuff like Sleep Token and other bands along that sort of level, and the start of that track to me gave me very much like Sleep Token Euclid vibes, with the soft start that then built into something different. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. There were parts of it where I thought, again, Simon and I agree very much on this, I thought the drums got left behind a bit, and that sort of lost it a few little bits and bobs for me. But overall, I just thought it was done really well. I really, really enjoyed it.
I have to filter out a lot of albums, and I do listen to doom metal now and again, and this is definitely not a doom metal. Believe me, if you want to listen to doom metal, a lot of it has deep growlo in it, and it's a lot more slower than this album. This album is a absolute masterclass in melodic heavy metal, an absolute goddamn masterclass in terms of its lyricism, in terms of its tempo, in terms of its originality. It is just, and I kind of get it, you know. Does it more bend towards prog rock, which I really don't particularly like? A little bit. It has elements of doom metal, it has elements of prog rock in it, but I think it stands on its own. I think her voice is just phenomenal. I think the lyricism and the melodies are just phenomenal. It is an absolute standout album for me. I absolutely immersed myself. Me and Trish have gone more, you know, we do like that melodic kind of heavy rock, and we listen to kind of more of it with the likes of Black Orchid Empire and White Raven Down, and I would say that they're a bit slower maybe, and a bit more melodic, but oh my god, her voice carries it. Her voice just carries the whole goddamn album. It is just absolutely a tour. In terms of this style of music, which I love, it's a tour de force. It's an absolute tour de force. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Fantastic album. But, you know what, I absolutely respect that in terms of tempo, I kind of get it. And you either kind of, you just immerse yourself into it, or you don't. So I fully respect where that's coming from. So, will it get into our Hall of Fame? It seems the panel's a little bit split here. Don't forget, only 5 votes counts, and Dom has also listened and voted, even though he couldn't make it today. So, let's find out, shall we? Simon.
Ooh, I gave a nice rounded 3.
Oh, you did. William.
Will you accept no comment as an answer?
No.
0.5.
I got a point. You got half a point. Something.
It did.
It did.
I'm too generous. It should have been 0.
Surely that was a wah wah wah. But there we go. Trish. Yay!
I impressed myself. Gave it a 5.
Hey!
Lauren.
Oh, so close yet so far, but I gave it a 4.5.
Woohoo! Dom thought the same as Simon. He gave it a 3. I give it a 5. Get in! I absolutely love this album. Yeah, I found it terrific. So we are surprisingly dropping Will's 0.5. That's gone. That's out the window, and it never existed. So bye. Which basically means that this did actually get into our Hall of Fame. 20.5. So it did get into our Hall of Fame. Thanks to me, Lauren, and Trish, and solid votes from Simon and Dom. So it got 4.1. It finished a joint second with All That Remains on 4.1 for Album of the Month. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you agree with William? Do you agree with us? What do you think? Or are you in the middle of the road with Dom and Simon? Leave a comment below. In the meantime, hey, hit the like and subscribe button and give us a share. Thank you very much. And keep on rocking. Thanks to my panel. And see you again soon. Bye for now.
Bye.